Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. Officials from the Department of Correctional Services are conducting a surprise search at Mangaung Correctional Centre in Bloemfontein. This is the facility where convicted rapist and murderer Thabo escaped from in 2022. The operation is led by the National Commissioner of Correctional Services, Commissioner Makgothi Thobakgale. The operation is meant to rid the facility of contraband. Let's take you back to our reporter, Ishmael Mudiba, who is there and monitoring the developments. Ishmael, very good evening to you once again. We can see that these are some of the items that have been seized by officials. Talk us through what police are uncovering.
Yes, as you can see on our makeshift table, there is evidence that the officials here are now getting. It shows that this surprise operation is bearing fruit. As you can see, I can check 3 cell phones, if I'm correct. Chargers are there. I see a SIM card, a USB, a dagga, remnants of dagga there, and money. And earlier on, when the National Commissioner of Correctional Services was talking to us, was saying that here in the correctional services they are running a cashless service, meaning that the inmates here, they don't need money for anything that they do. All that they need is the card, which the money is loaded into that card, and the money that they use here is only meant to assist them with the essential needs. Besides that, the prison itself also provide them with those essentials. So for someone to have money here, it's something that is against the policies of the correctional services. And as you can see, like as Tompo Mashau, my colleague here, the video journalist, is showing you some of the contraband that the officials are getting, and which we just like to hear from the National Commissioner himself. So far, what has been covered, what does it mean? Because I can tell you that it's still early, because this raid started as early as 8 o'clock and is expected to continue as long as possible, depending on the plan and what they can uncover. But I can tell you that the operation is proceeding quite smoothly, and the members who are here, it's a multidisciplinary team. We are talking about the correctional services, we are talking about the police and other law enforcement agencies that are here to ensure that this operation bears success. We are talking about Operation Vala, but at the same time they are trying to clean sweep their prison so that this area remain the place that is meant to be. If we can just move on to the National Commissioner, who just to give us an indication of where we are at this stage, having started at 8 o'clock like I've indicated, just to give us a proper update. Commissioner, we can see that on the table it looked like we got something that is not supposed to be in your facility. Take us through what is on the table.
Now, well, as you can see, there's cash. Offenders are not supposed to have cash on themselves because we utilize a card system. The card system allows them to utilize whatever they will have in their cards to buy what they need in the shop, and those are small items basically. So for an offender to have an amount of 500 rands in their possession, it's not allowed. You have some dagga here. You also have some you can see these are objects that are used to smoke dagga or substances. You have cell phones. It's 4 actually now with the charges. You have memory sticks. So basically, these are items that we classify as contrabands. They're not supposed to be in a correctional facility. The offenders that were found with this, apart from being disciplined internally, we will also open criminal cases against them. We're going to investigate, find out how these contrabands were able to make it into a correctional facility. If the officials were involved in this case, it will obviously be G4S officials who will have to work with G4S to ensure that they get discipline, but also we are going to open criminal charges against them.
Obviously, you answered the question that I wanted to ask, to say that if this kind of if this money and the objects that you are seeing are able to make their way in here, it means that there is a breach of security either by members or members of the public who come and visit the inmates.
Yeah, of course. So there are those instances where members of the community, family, friends, because every weekend we open for visits. Some of them take chances and they bring contrabands. Most of them we detect and we stop them from doing that. They get arrested. They join the system as offenders. Some are able to, of course, because of opportunities they would have identified, like as I've indicated, where our own members, those that are hell-bent on committing crime, will assist them to get the contrabands to get into our correctional facilities.
Thank you very much, Thank you very much, Commissioner, for your time. That is Commissioner, National Commissioner for the Correctional Services, that is Mr. Thobakgale, taking us through on some of the illegal contraband that has been found in this particular section of the prison where we are. And as you can see, he's inspecting some of the evidence that is there, that is captured in that file, to see what is actually in there. And I can safely say that it looks like we're still going to be here for as long as it is required of us to be here, just to see the success of this operation. As I've indicated, that it is a surprise search by the correctional services, and it's just to make sure that they get rid of their facilities, to ensure that the place is operate as it is meant to be. And that is the situation so far at the Mangaung Correctional Centre. It's back to you in the studio.
Okay, very well, Ishmael Mudiba. They're giving us a sense of what's happening on the ground as we, of course, take you through the items which have been classified as contraband at the Mangaung Correctional Facility. We will be taking you back there.